Live on Swift 98, SVI Media, and the SVI Sports Network. This is Star Valley High School Sports and the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off.
Good evening from Lincoln Middle School in Green River, Wyoming. You're watching Lady Braves basketball live on the SVI Sports Network. It's all part of the annual Flaming Gorge Classic held in Sweetwater County. I'm Duke Dance with no Dal Erickson today. He was in Preston, Idaho earlier, broadcasting live coverage of Star Valley boys basketball today. So I'm here with our crew of David Kazare, Oscar Kazare, and even Carson Dance here running camera for us today. Appreciate Cleo Roberts back in the studio keeping us on the Swift 98 airwaves. The Star Valley Lady Braves getting set and ready to take on the Laramie Lady Plainsmen. Laramie coming into this game is the 5th-ranked team in 4A girls basketball on the Wild Preps coaches and media poll. Laramie coming in 1-2 overall after the opening weekend last weekend. Star Valley Lady Braves enter the contest 0-3 with 3 losses last week in Riverton to open things up at the Stranigan tournament. We're about 4 minutes away here from tip-off time. This game being played at Lincoln Middle School today, again, as part of this annual tournament. Star Valley and Laramie. It's the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off, and we're about 4 minutes away. We'll break here, come back in 2 minutes of Star Valley and Laramie on the SVI Sports Network.
Battleson Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home is clearing stock with massive discounts. Right now, while supplies lasts, find select LVP and carpet 50% off. Battleson Brothers also has over 8,500 square feet of hardwood, normally $7.99 per square foot, but currently just $3.99. And choose select tile for just $1.99 per square foot. Come see the flooring professionals, located 1 block south of the Arch in Afton.
Price, quality, service, Battleson Brothers Flooring.
Bill Neeb, I operate Teton Truss. We build roofing trusses, floor trusses, wall panels, and affordable homes. My relationship with Bank of Star Valley is very personable. I can call down to Thane, we're on a first name basis. I think Bank of Star Valley also uses character as well as credit score when it comes to making decisions. My dad once told me, going into business, you need a personal relationship with your banker, and I get just that.
For 18 years, Miles CPA has been your trusted partner in Star Valley, blending experience and expertise to support our community's financial needs. With a combined 75 years of experience, our dedicated team includes 3 skilled CPAs, along with 3 specialized bookkeepers. We're thrilled to welcome Amanda Wilford, our newest CPA, to the Miles CPA family. Together, we offer unmatched services in bookkeeping, payroll, business consulting, and tax preparation. Your financial success is our priority. Miles CPA, always a strong supporter of Star Valley Braves sports and activities. Go Braves!
Assist to Sell, the Realty team knows that buying and selling in our current market is expensive. Their full service assistance will save you thousands on your next real estate transaction. Call Mandy Jack or Ashley Cranny today to find out how.
It's almost game time. This is the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off on the SVI Sports Network.
Tip-off coverage presented by First Bank of Wyoming. Your better banking experience is here. Check out First Bank's upgrade to online and mobile banking at gofirstbank.com. That is gofirstbank.com, division of Glacier Bank. Duke Dance here with you at Lincoln Middle School with live coverage of Star Valley Lady Braves basketball, getting ready to tip off in just under a minute and a half at the Flaming Gorge Classic, played in Green River and Rock Springs every December. Again, the Star Valley Lady Braves come into this one looking for their first win on the season. 3 losses to open things up last weekend in Riverton. They come in 0-3. And Star Valley will be without Austin Bagley. She is out for the season after suffering a knee injury on Friday last week, and 1 senior down for this Lady Brave squad, and they're going to be looking for some more depth off the bench with no Austin Bagley. She's done for the year with that knee injury. On the flip side, the Laramie Lady Plainsmen, they picked up 1 win last week. They come into this one 1-2 overall. Wild Preps coaches and media poll has them as the 5th-ranked team in the state of Wyoming in 4A girls basketball. Laramie is going to be the designated home team in this matchup, being played at Lincoln Middle School in Green River, and so they will be in their whites, and the Lady Braves will be in their road blacks. New unis this year for Star Valley basketball. basketball, and Lady Braves going to be in blacks with the gold numbers and crimson down the stripes as Coach Kate Erickson gets some final words to his squad before we tip off this game with the starting lineups being announced right now. First, number 5, a senior for Star Valley is Amber Nelson. Number 12, another senior, is Tori White. Number 15, another senior, is Cambry Johnson. Number 21, another senior, is going to be Emily Dana. And finally, number 24, the lone junior, starting tonight, is Ruby Hill, head coach by Cade Erickson in his 6th year at the helm for the Lady Braves. Now for, again, the designated home team, the Laramie Lady Plainsmen, and their starting 5 being announced here at Lincoln Middle School. Number 5 is a senior, is Carson Meelam. Number 10 is Samantha Matthews. Sophomore number 11 is Stacy Ruggles. Junior number 12 is Riley Lake. And finally, another sophomore, number 20, is Ava Kruger. Head coach Terrence Reese for the Laramie Lady Plainsmen. So there's your starting 5 presented by Mountain Star Products, plumbing supply, gravel, sand, topsoil, excavation, road building, and equipment rental located on Rocky Road in Afton. That is Mountain Star Products. That's it for the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off. We're ready to go here on the SVI Sports Network, live video on SVI Media, radio coverage on Swift 98. It's going to be number 5 for Laramie going for the tip-off. That's Milam, and she'll be working against Hill of Star Valley. The tip is won by Hill. Lady Braves had the basketball first. Quick pass to the right side corner. Bounce down to Hill on the low block, 1-on-1, and she is blocked but with a foul. And quickly, 8 seconds into the game, Ruby Hill to the Riverside Dental free throw line, where the junior will have 2 shots after being fouled on the first field goal attempt of the game. Clock stops at 7:52 as Hill will miss the first free throw too strong. That was a struggle last week for the Lady Braves in Riverton. Shooting from the line, hoping to increase their percentages this weekend in Green River, and so far that helps. That's a free throw that is in for Ruby Hill, and the Lady Braves take a 1-0 early lead, and then the ball knocked off the foot of Emily Dana and out of bounds. That occurred as Kruger was coming across the half-court line, tried to bounce pass, went off Dana's toe. Pass into the corner and through the hands on the pass down low, goes through Laramie's hands, and then they recollect a loose ball and have it up top. Work it to the left side corner is Kruger. Bounce up top to Matthews. She's covered in the Star Valley defense, settling into that 2-3 zone defensively for the Lady Braves. 7.5 still to play in the first. Star Valley up by a free throw, 1-0, opening possession of the game as Ruggles takes a 3, missed by Laramie, rebounded by Emily Dana, her first board of the game. And they go fast break quickly down the floor. Emily tries to hit Cambry Johnson on the run, pass too far out in front and out of bounds. Cambry can't quite get there in time. Quick turnover on Star Valley. They still have a 1-0 lead over Laramie. 7:10 to play in the first period. Ball movement to the right side. Try to bounce it down low. Ball knocked away loose and out of bounds. Not off of Ruby Hill. Ruby's been playing really good early. She's matched up against Riley Lake, both playing down low. And Ruby got a couple good defensive plays early on as they try and get the ball inside the Lake. Laramie will inbound to the left side corner. Swing pass around. Now down low again. Spin move. Jumper in the paint is good. And Carson Milam will get the first points of the game for Laramie. They take a 2-1 lead. Plainsmen quickly jump into a half-court trap. Star Valley breaks the press, and then the ball goes off the hands of Milam and out of bounds. Laramie will swat it out. They came up to trap Star Valley in the corner right across the half-court line. The inbound backcourt to Amber Nelson. She'll come across the timeline. 6:46 still to go in the opening period of play. Just one field goal scored. Laramie will have it, and they lead at 2-1. Star Valley trailing, but with the basketball. There's going to be a blocking foul on the far sideline against Laramie. Samantha Matthews will pick up the foul as she was covering the Lady Braves ball handler on the far side. 6:37 to play in the first period. Still 2-1. Laramie on top. Inbound play to Nelson. Just outside the circle. Top of the key, pass left side to Hill. She'll hold it on the left side wing. Laramie follows the ball around the arc defensively as Star Valley passes. Now down to Hill, spin, position, shot, no, but another foul. Beautiful ball movement again for Star Valley. They find Hill coming down the middle lane, and she's back to the Riverside Dental free throw line. Stops the clock at 6 minutes, 23 seconds to go in the period. Second team foul on Laramie. First personal given to Samantha Matthews, as Hill's first free throw is a swish. She'll have 2 free throws for 2 points to tie the game at 2-all. 6:23 to go in the opening period. One more from the Riverside Dental free throw line for Ruby. Another arcer is short this time, but fight for the rebound out of bounds. May have been last touched by Dana, and it was. Off of Emily and towards Laramie on the out-of-bounds play. Star Valley pressuring in the backcourt on the inbound. Bounce pass to Matthews. Nelson is on her defensively. Pass across the line. Double team in the front court and a travel. Beautiful double team, and it forces Milam to travel, and Laramie turns it right back over to Star Valley. Lady Braves playing well early in the first 2 minutes of the game. They're tied against Laramie 2-2 on the bank of Star Valley scoreboard. 6:17 to go in the first. 3 team fouls on Laramie, 1 on Star Valley. Lady Braves across the half-court line. Little bump, no foul. Let it play through as the bounce pass up to Tori White. Top of the key, now right side to Johnson. She'll hold it. Swing pass to Dana. Makes a move down the left post. Scoop shot, too strong, no good. Rebounded by Lake. Then Laramie throws it away. They do save it right on the line. Before it goes out, Samantha Matthews tracks down the ball. Laramie basketball now on the other end in a 2-2 game. Feed it to the post. Lake spin, double team, shot no good. Great defense, backside rebound by Matthews. She tries to clear it out down the baseline and over the head of her teammate and out of bounds. Trying to find Ruggles in the corner, and great defense down low by Star Valley, forcing a tough shot and then a bad pass and a turnover. Lady Braves now on offense. Ruby Hill on the perimeter. Double dribbles. Picked up the dribble, couldn't find her outlet to pass and put the ball back down. Both teams exchanging turnovers with 5:37 to play in the first period. Again, 2-2 is the score. Still tied on the bank of Star Valley scoreboard. Star Valley basketball. Laramie basketball. Top of the key is Milam. She'll hand off to Ruggles. Swing pass left side to Matthews. Now they go down low again to Lake. She can't get up the shot. Clear it back out top to Ruggles. She'll step back front court. Now pass right side. Good defense again, but too much there that time from Ambry Nelson. She tries to reach where the ball goes across the body, and that will draw the foul. Her first personal, second team foul. 5:18 to go in the first. Again, score still tied 2-2. Just one field goal made by Laramie. Star Valley's points have come from Ruby Hill on the free throw line. Clock rolls down to 5:12 to play in the opening period. Laramie, nice pass down to the baseline. Shot too strong, no good. Loose ball fought for on the rebound. Body's out of bounds on the deck, and it's going to be Laramie basketball in the scrum. Lady Plainsman will keep it down on the baseline on their end. Milam inbounds, corner, baseline. Throw up top to Matthews, back down low and back out to the corner. Milam wants to go baseline. Tough pass on the kick out. Able to find Kruger. Takes the corner three left and is good. Ava Kruger, the sophomore, hits the first 3 of the game, and it's 5-2 now. Laramie on top. 5 minutes to go in the first. Star Valley with the basketball, working against a half-court trap. They break the press, now driving. Nice bounce down to Dana. Clears across the lane to wide open Tori White, but she misses the shot on the left side block. Rebounded by Laramie. Now they want to run with the basketball. Work it over to the right side. Nice feed to Milam running down the lane. And Milam will hit it for 2 more in transition. That's her 4th of the game to make it 4-2. 4:30 to play in the first period. Ball movement over to the left side. Driving in is Nelson. She'll put up a tough shot on the block. No good, but a rebound on the backside and the foul on the putback. Ruby Hill has done a great job drawing contact, and she goes back to the Riverside Dental free throw line. She's been fouled 3 times. All 3 of them have been on the shot. And the clock will stop at 4:13 to play in the first. They're going to say that 3-pointer a while ago from Ava Kruger was a 2. Say that she had her foot on the line. So it is 6-3 as the free throw is good by Ruby from the Riverside Dental free throw line. No, they do count it as a 3 now. All right. They're making it work down there. So 7-3. Second free throw, too strong, no good. Fight for the rebound is won by Laramie. 7-3. Star Valley trailing on the scoreboard. Now on defense. 4:05 to go in the opening period. Laramie working around the outside perimeter. Stepping back is Stacy Ruggles, and the sophomore will call a new offense and get things set. Throw over to Sosa, right side corner, baseline. Milam steps on the line, but they'll say she was pushed out. That's a foul against Star Valley to stop the clock at 3:52 to play in the opening period. Laramie will inbound. Third team foul on Laramie. Third team foul on Star Valley. 4 called on Laramie. Kruger on the outside. Dumps it down to the low block through the hands of her teammate and out of bounds. Trying to find Ruggles. Couldn't contain the pass. Another Plainsman turnover. 3:40 to play in this first period. Star Valley continues to work against the press. This time a three-quarter court. They break it again. Ambry Nelson up the right sideline. Double teamed on the perimeter. Ball is loose, picked up. Star Valley still has it. Johnson up top. It's 3:27 to play in the first period. Left side three. Mikkel Hatterley takes the shot. No good. Ricochet rebound. Fought for at the half-court line, and Laramie will come up with the board. And then a foul by Ambry Nelson. She got up in the air expecting a pass. Instead, the Milam of Laramie dribbled. Nelson came down on top of her, and that will be a foul. She'll sub out of the game, as does Johnson, and a timeout taken by Coach Erickson. We'll take the timeout as well. 3:15 to go in the first. 7-3 Laramie back in 30 on the SVI Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Elise, and I've been dancing since I was 3, and I love it. I used to get nervous going places by myself, but I don't get worried anymore. Dance has helped me be brave and confident, and I am even on Desi's dance performing team now. I love being with my friends, and I love my teachers.
To learn more about how you or your child could not only develop their dance skills, but also develop as a person, visit desisdance.com. Youth and adult classes are available. That's desisdance.com.
Time to go back to the court with more live coverage of Braves basketball on the SVI Sports Network.
After the Star Valley timeout, 3:15 to play in the opening period. It's 7-3 on the Bank Star Valley scoreboard. Laramie leading the Star Valley Lady Braves. It is going to be Laramie Plainsman basketball coming out of the break. Laramie has the ball with Sosa up top, has a bad pass that's knocked around loose. Officials look at each other, haven't signaled either way yet. Now they say it is Star Valley basketball. Emily Dana will inbound in the backcourt. Throws to Mackey. Cameron across the half-court line. Work right side to Hatterley. Tries to dump down to Tori White. Passed a little high, and it's actually going to be knocked out of bounds off of Laramie. So Star Valley will keep it on the baseline. Emily Dana to trigger this one in. Goes to the outside to Johnson. Dribbles up center court. Passes to Mackey. One dribble pass right side to Dana. Out on the wing. Tries to force one down low. Pass was too high over Cambry Johnson. Another Star Valley turnover into the hands of McIntyre. She goes coast to coast. Missed the layup. Rebound offensive and put back it in by Carson Milam. Milam now with 6 points in the game. It's 9-3. And a travel call on Cameron Mackey. Trying to break the press. Drug her pivot foot on a fake pass. 2:31 to go in the first period. 9-3 Laramie on top. Star Valley back on defense. Lady Braves have 4 team fouls, as does the Lady Plainsmen. So the next foul for either team will put the other in the bonus. 2:26 to play in the first period. And Laramie will travel on the other end. Alicia Sosa drug her pivot foot, stopping on the left elbow. Both teams exchange travels. Now Star Valley Lady Braves basketball. Johnson in the backcourt. Three-quarter court press being put on by the Lady Plainsmen. Star Valley breaks it. Tough pass to Mackey. She tracks it down in the right side corner. Goes to Johnson. Spin, shoot, good. Cambry Johnson over the top of the defense. She'll have her first points of the game, and the first field goal for Star Valley makes it 9-5. Lady Braves now trail by 4. Plainsman on the other end, in the lane, spin, shoot, short, great defense by Emily Dana. Forced a tough shot, rebounded by Johnson. Lady Braves down the floor. Now here's another spin by White, off the front rim, no good. Fight for the rebound. It's going to be, I believe, a jump ball call, and it is. Arrow's going to favor Laramie, and the Plainsmen will inbound. 1:49 to play in the opening period, 9-5, Laramie on top. Back into the game comes Ruby Hill for Star Valley. She'll sub out Emily Dana. Inbound backcourt to Sosa. Dribbles behind her back to get across the timeline. Pass left side to McIntyre. Angle drive left. Shut down on the block. Clears it back out. Hop and an extra hop. That's a travel. Carson Milam tried to do the hop stop and then went back up. 1:38 to go now in the first period. Star Valley still within striking distance, down by 4, 9-5 with the basketball. Johnson in the backcourt, works to Mackey, passes across the timeline with the lob to Hatterley. Quickly double-teamed in the corner, able to find Johnson on the outlet, clears down to White. Baseline bounce pass is intercepted by Laramie. Lady Plainsmen have it now with 1:20 to go in the first. A little pressure in the backcourt. Nice defense by Hatterley, but they'll say she'll grab in the backcourt, so Mikkel Hatterley will pick up the foul. That will be the first personal on Hatterley, however, the 5th team foul of the period. So with 1:17 to go in the first period, it's 9-5, and that's going to put Izzy McIntyre to the Riverside Dental free throw line. I believe the first free throw attempts of the game, if I'm not mistaken, for Laramie. Star Valley's had a few trips already. First trip to the line for the Lady Plainsmen, and the free throw is good. McIntyre will drop that in to make it 10-5 now on the bank of Star Valley scoreboard. One more to go for McIntyre. High dribble, spins the ball, takes the shot, knocks it in. Izzy gets 2 for 2 from that trip at the line. It's back to a 6-point lead in favor of Laramie. Star Valley basketball, 1:10 to play in the first. In the backcourt still, Hill passes to Mackey, and she'll try and pass it down to White in the corner over her head, and a Lady Brave turnover. Trying to work against the half-court trap that Laramie's been putting on through the majority of the game. Late first period, 60 seconds to go. Laramie up 11-5. Sosa dribbling in the front court, hands off to Aaron. She'll dribble to the right, now pass into the corner to McIntyre. She'll hold it, passes up top, center to Matt Hill. She'll drive, kick out left to Sosa, no shot in the corner, behind her back. Good defense, the ball stolen away by Cameron Mackey. Able to outlet to Johnson, she's on the run. Cambry drives, hop, shot, too strong, no good. Ball tipped, rebound loose, out of bounds. Last touch by Hill, and it will be out of bounds off of Star Valley. 33.6 seconds remains in the first period. Here's McIntyre in the backcourt. She'll drive. She'll put up a shot. No good. Rebounded up, fought for, and Laramie's going to come up with a rebound. Oh, another jump ball call. Mikkel Hatterley on her knees, holding onto the ball before Laramie could pull it away. This time the arrow favors Star Valley. Emily Dana will check in as Mikkel Hatterley will sub out for the Lady Braves. 21.9 seconds to go in the first period. Star Valley trailing by 6 with the basketball, 11-5. Working in the backcourt against the press again. Johnson across the timeline, works left side to Hill, just inside the corner. Now tries to force one in the lane, and that's stolen away by the Plainsmen. Laramie again down the floor. Matt Hill tries to throw it into the corner, and this time Emily Dana knocks it out of bounds. She'll get her hand on the basketball. 3.9 seconds to play in the period, and Laramie inbounding on the sideline corner. Tossing in is Ahrens. Goes up top to Matt Hill. Clock is ticking. 2-1, and it's tipped and stolen. Ruby Hill tipped the ball away. That takes us to the end of the first period. 11-5, Laramie on top. Back in 60 on the SVI Sports Network.
At Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine, it's not only about mining phosphate for production of crop nutrients that support western U.S. farmers and ranchers. It's about supporting our employees, neighbors, and local communities and their families. From providing quality competitive jobs to being an active partner in our local communities. Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine. Passion for people and supporting local families by bringing Earth's resources to life.
At the University of Wyoming, ideas come to life. It's where the spirit of innovation and boundless curiosity fuel our hunger for knowledge. It's where the past meets the present and our students shape a brighter future.
I'm a student athlete.
I'm a musician.
I'm a mentor.
And I'm a cowboy.
The world needs more cowboys.
Time to go back to the court with more live coverage of Braves basketball on the SVI Sports Network.
Laramie basketball to open up the second period. Discussion happening there between the periods on who should have the ball. Star Valley tipped it away right at the break, or right before the end of the first, and Coach Kate Erickson said that he thought maybe the possession should be his, but it's not. But then looks like Laramie will foul on the inbound play. Okay, so that actually was not the end of the first period. What happened was they called a foul at the end of the first and put on more time on the clock. So that now takes us to the end of the first, and so just enough time to do an inbound play, and now we'll get ready for the second period. So we'll take another 30-second break. Now the second period is on the way. Lady Braves trailing Laramie 11-5 on the SVI Sports Network.
In the game of life, you don't want to fumble your internet connection. Silver Star is here for you. Whether it's game time or homework time, Silver Star won't fumble when you need us. No more lag, no more buffering, no more drop connections. Get connected today at silverstar.com and experience fast, reliable, fumble-free internet. Silver Star, your connection, your way.
It's the SVI Sports Network with Duke and Dow and live coverage of Star Valley basketball.
Duke Dance here with you at Lincoln Middle School in Green River. No Dow today. He's covering the boys in Preston during the Indian Classic this weekend. Star Valley boys back there tomorrow. This one, the Lady Braves taking on the Laramie Lady Plainsmen to start off the second period of play. Laramie with the possession to inbound here. They have a 6-point lead, up 11-5. So it is Laramie basketball, inbounding to Kruger in the backcourt, work to McKinley, now quickly to the right side corner to Ruggles. She'll pivot, now drive baseline, put up a tough shot, too strong, but a foul. Stops the clock 12 seconds into the period, and will put Laramie's Stacy Ruggles to the Riverside Dental free throw line where she will have 2 shots. That foul given to Cambry Johnson, her first personal, first team foul, of course, of the period, as the free throw from Ruggles is good. The sophomore at the line will be her first point of the game. Second free throw is also good. Stacy Ruggles has them both. 13-5, largest lead of the game. Laramie again will stay in the full court press, and that forces another pass that's knocked around and out of bounds. Last touch by Laramie. Star Valley will inbound in the backcourt to Cambry Johnson. She'll set the offense, dribble across the timeline. Defense picks her up, passes to Dana. Left side wing, up top now to Mackey. She'll pivot, pass down low, spin. White can't get up the shot. Now she'll dribble and shoot and drop it in. Tori White, the good shot fake, sidestep, and the field goal's in. 13-7. 7:20 to play now in the second period. Lady Plainsman on the attack on the other end. Swing pass around the arc. Ball finds itself in the left side corner over to Stacy Ruggles. Dribble up to the elbow. Hand off to Milam, and she'll step back. Now drive the right post. Push off the defender. And that's an easy offensive call foul. Emily Dana on the defense. And they'll say Carson Milam extended out her arm. She did. And it will go back to Star Valley's second personal foul called on Milam. First team foul of the period. 7:08 to go in the second. Star Valley trying to dig back in. 13-7 on the scoreboard. Lady Braves trailing with the basketball. Still working against the half-court trap defense. Another tough pass, but it's pulled in. Now a great pass down low. Shot fake, and the put-up is missed by Hill. Fight for the rebound. Great shot fake, but then as the defense flew by, she couldn't hit the shot on the attempt. Rebounded by Laramie in transition. Shot missed on the baseline. Fight for the rebound, and they're going to call a jump ball. Cameron Mackey fighting with Carson Milam. Arrow will favor Star Valley. Great job by Mackey to force the jump. 6:42 to play in the second period. It's 13-7. Lady Braves trailing, but again with the basketball. Kleeman, she's double-teamed in the corner at the front court. Somehow gets the ball to Mackey, keeps the possession alive. Swing pass over to Ruby Hill, back up to Mackey, and now again to Nelson, top of the floor. She'll step back and reset the offense at 6:26 to play in the second period. Lady Braves trailing 13-7. Around the outside, Mackey fakes a three, drives, dishes back. Mid-range jumper on the way from Kleeman, no good. And a box-out rebound for Carson Milam of Laramie. Lady Plainsman basketball. Down the court goes Kruger. Kick out. Three's away. Too strong, no good. Another fight for the rebound. Ball goes loose on the deck. Bodies dive for it. Ball squeaks out. Still loose and picked up by Laramie. Plainsman now hesitate. Drive. Milam. Pull-up jumper on the post is a swish. Her 8th point of the game for Carson Milam. 5:50 to go in the second period, 15-7. Star Valley breaks the press again, now with numbers. Ruby Hill drives, bounce pass down, no, but a foul. It's actually Dana with the pass down to Ruby Hill on the left block. She goes in and draws contact again, and Ruby Hill back to the Riverside Dental free throw line. Already her 4th trip to this line today. She shot 3 out of 6 so far on the evening from the stripe. First free throw is good. Makes it 15-8. That's the second personal foul given to McKinney of Laramie. Second team foul for the Lady Plainsmen. Star Valley with 1 team foul in the period. 5:42 to go in this second. Hill again from the line. That one bounces down and in. 15-9, 5 points for Hill, all 5 coming from the charity stripe as McIntyre drives, kicks McKinney, no shot, works it up top and now left to the elbow, back right corner. Jab step on the baseline is McIntyre, nothing there. She'll dribble back up center court, resets the offense in the circle at mid-floor. 5:25 to play in the second period. 6-point lead for Laramie. Ball poked away, stolen on the court and picked up by Star Valley and then gets tied up in a jump ball. Livy Kleeman with the quick hands, got her hands on the ball, but again, Laramie ties her up. Arrow favors Laramie this time on the jump, stays with the Lady Plainsmen. 5:20 to play in the second, still a 6-point Laramie lead. Inbound play into the corner. There's going to be a technical foul called on Star Valley's Cameron Mackey. I did not see what happened. Officials are going to gather and discuss what to do, and they are going to give technical free throw shots to Ava Kruger. No idea what happened, but they just teed up Cameron Mackey. That's her first personal foul, as the free throw from Izzy McIntyre is good. And Izzy will have one more. The score now 16-9, 5:19 to go in the second. 2 team fouls apiece. The second free throw was no good from Izzy. And Laramie will retain possession after the free throw. So the foul does give Laramie a point. The lead back up to 7, 16-9. Cameron Mackey remains in the game. That was just her first personal foul. Ahrens takes it across the half-court line for Laramie. Works it to the right side to Kruger. Deep in the wing. Faking, now drives in the angle, looks for a screen. Defense is there, double team. Loose ball picked up by Laramie. They'll keep possession with Lake up top. She'll look for a screen, dribble into a double team. Ball movement over to Sosa. Dumps it off down low. Great entry pass down to Riley Lake, who goes up strong and scores the points on the low block right side. 18-9, Laramie on top. Dana across the half-court line, great pass, extra pass to Hill, who scores. Worked it left side to Dana on the block, extra pass across the lane to Hill. And Ruby now has 7 points in the game. She leads Star Valley scores with those 7. It's now 18-11. Laramie on the other end. Plainsmen still with the lead. Here's a 3-ball. Left wing too strong. Rebounded by Emily Dana. Star Valley possession. 4:17 to go before halftime. Lady Braves down by 7. 2 team fouls apiece. Across the half court comes Nelson. Picks up her dribble. Working in the corner. Bounces pass over to Emily Dana. She'll hold it. Able to find Kleeman. Corner. Back to Dana. Left wing. Couple dribbles, back to Kleeman. Good pass. Shots off the mark, though, off the square. Livy not quite able to connect on that one. Great pass, though, and now Laramie off the rebound on the other end, right side corner. No shot. Pass up top. Swing left side. Here's Sosa for 3. No good. Rebounded by Kleeman. Star Valley basketball. Livy in trouble on the baseline. Able to find Mackey as an outlet. Half-court pass down to Dana. Drive on the baseline, but can't get to the rim. Clear back out to Mackey. 3. Too strong. No good. Rebound tipped and pulled in by McIntyre. She wants to go coast to coast and misses the layup on the other end. Rebounded by Ruby Hill, and a timeout taken by Coach Erickson. His second timeout called. Star Valley running with Laramie. They're trailed by 7, 18-11, back in 60 on the SVI Sports Network.
Vegas Star Valley would like to congratulate Damian Burgess on being this week's Man of the Week. Congrats, Damian.
Everyday life is tiring, isn't it? After a long day, aren't you just exhausted? Wouldn't it be nice if you could just lay down on a perfect mattress? Something that feels like it was custom made just for you. Something so nice, it felt like the mattress itself was tucking you in. Now you can with Mountain Valley Mattress Company. See how affordable your next great night's sleep can be in downtown Afton or at mountainvalleymattress.com.
It was a time when I first got this AFib that I couldn't do anything at all. I run out of energy just walking across the floor. Dr. Gonzalez started some procedures and some medicines, and I feel pretty dang good, and I can go out and do things. When you need cardiologist services, you need them, and you need them right now.
Live coverage of Braves basketball continues now on the SVI Sports Network.
Lady Braves taking on the Laramie Lady Plainsmen in the Flaming Gorge Classic. This game at Lincoln Middle School coming out of a Star Valley timeout. It is Lady Braves basketball trailing 18-11. 2 team fouls apiece. 3:12 to go in the second period. Ball tipped loose and out of bounds off of Laramie. And Star Valley will re-inbound the ball in front of the Laramie bench. They'll do so with Hatterley triggering it in. She'll go to Ambry Nelson in the half court. Ambry works it to the right side, passes to White. Torrey swings it back up top to Nelson. She'll dribble outside to the midcourt circle, back to White, deep on the three, tries to go down low, but the ball tipped loose and stolen by Laramie. Lady Plainsmen want to attack on the other end. Kruger goes down the right post, sidesteps the defense, shot is up and good. Are they going to count it? It's a block call on Star Valley, and they will count the shot. I think. Free throw is up and good. They just gave her one free throw, but ricochet out of bounds on the rebound attempt. They didn't change the score. They had to have counted that. So it's going to be 20-11, 2:48 to play in the second period. That is the third personal foul on Ambry Nelson. 3 team fouls on Star Valley, 2 on Laramie. After missing the free throw, the ball ricocheted out of bounds. Laramie will try and inbound, but the pass too high by Matthews and out of bounds. 20-11. Second period, 2:47 to go. Star Valley with the basketball. This time no backcourt pressure being put on by Laramie. Lady Braves come across the half-court line. Work it over to the left side to Mackey. Feed down to Hatterley. Mackey. Back right side to Johnson. Nice pass down low, trying to find Hatterley, but ricochets out of bounds. It was last touched, though, by Laramie, knocked out by the Plainsmen. So Star Valley will keep it on their end. Star Valley will inbound with Dana on the baseline. Looking up top, and there's going to be a 5-second violation against Star Valley, not able to inbound in time. That will be a turnover on the Lady Braves. 2:32 to go in the second period, 20-11. Star Valley trailing the Plainsmen. Here's a pass across the lane. Now kick it back outside. Cross pass over to the right side to Kruger. She wants to drive. Tough shot in the paint. No good. Big rebound by Lake. She clears it back outside. Extra pass up top. Matthews, 3, short, and sails out of bounds. Comes with 2:14 to play in the second. Lady Braves still trailing by a score of 20-11. Cameron Mackey across the half-court line. Works it to White in the corner. Up top is Johnson. Nothing there. Nice pass down to Dana. Shoot and score off the rim, or off the square. Dana has 2. And then Star Valley gets the ball back. I think Laramie turns it over on the inbound play out of bounds. So Lady Braves will have it back again on the inbound, and there's a quick foul on the inbound play against Laramie. This will be a shooting foul. Stops the clock at 1:54 to go in the second. Lady Braves on the Riverside Dental free throw line. First shot is good. Mikkel Hatterley taking these shots. Hatterley will take the second. She'll hit them both. Lady Braves shooting much better from the free throw line. 20-15. Minute 50 to go in the second period. Star Valley's cut this down to a 5-point game. Ball moving around the arc. Feed it to the right side post. Milam drives the post. Shot is up. No good. Fight for the rebound, and Star Valley has it. Minute 39 to go before halftime. Lady Braves right in this thing against the Plainsmen. Here's Mackey. Top of the key. Works right side to White. Takes the three on the wing. Short, no good. Rebounded by Milam. Laramie wants to attack after the defensive board. Nice bounce pass to McIntyre. In transition. Shot is good. Izzy McIntyre hits two on the run. 22-15. Minute 15 to go before halftime. Johnson, runner down the lane. Too strong out the back iron. Rebounded again by Laramie. Kruger on the board. Ava will take it across the half-court line herself. Bounce pass down the lane and got behind the defense to Matthews. And another field goal. And what was a close game has now opened up again in favor of Laramie after a little run for the Plainsmen. 24-15 on the Bank of Star Valley scoreboard. Emily Dana attacks. Shot no good and out of bounds. Clock will stop at 45.5. Three team fouls apiece. Under a minute to go before halftime. 24-15. Star Valley will steal the inbound play. Go to Johnson, who will travel, but she is fouled. She went up with it, came down, and Laramie was hoping for a travel call, but they'll blow a whistle and say that was on the shot, and that will put Cambry Johnson to the Riverside Dental free throw line with a 24-15 score. Laramie on top. 42.3 seconds to go. Free throw off the side rim, no good. Cambry Johnson does have 2 points in the game. She'll have one more attempt here. Third personal foul given to Carson Milam. She'll quickly sub out of the game. Fourth team foul. Second free throw rolls the inside cylinder and no good. Missed them both. Then the ball stolen away after Laramie gets a rebound. Mackey on the steal. Lays it up. No good. Loose ball pulled in by Dana. And she goes up for the rebound and scores. Two for Emily Dana after the steal. 30 seconds to play in the second period. Now Laramie attacks. Drive. Kick out. No shot for Aarons. Tries to drive again. Another kick out. Three for McIntyre. Off the rim, no good. Fight for the rebound. Mackey will have it. Star Valley basketball. Mackey tries to pass down the court to Johnson, and it's stolen away. 14 seconds to go before halftime. 24-17 on the Bank of Star Valley scoreboard. 10 seconds. 9 seconds. Laramie will bleed time and take the last shot in the half. Matthews has it. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. Now Matthews hands off with 3, 2, and Laramie does not get the shot off on time. They are going to call a foul. They're going to call a foul right at the buzzer against Star Valley as Riley Lake turned and shot. And Coach Erickson saying the buzzer had already sounded before the shot. The officials don't agree. And that's going to put Riley Lake to the Riverside Dental free throw line. For the first attempt, too strong, no good. No time remains on the clock. They give the foul to Ruby Hill, her first personal. And all alone to take the shots is Riley Lake right before halftime. Second free throw is good. So Riley will get it. That makes it 25-17 with Star Valley trailing Laramie as we head into the Star Valley Health halftime show. Live from Lincoln Middle School in Green River on the SVI Sports Network.
Battleson Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home is clearing stock with massive discounts. Right now, while supplies lasts, find select LVP and carpet 50% off. Battleson Brothers also has over 8,500 square feet of hardwood, normally $7.99 per square foot, but currently just $3.99. And choose select tile for just $1.99 per square foot. Come see the flooring professionals, located 1 block south of the Arch in Afton.
Price, quality, service, Battleson Brothers Flooring.
Bill Neeb, I operate Teton Truss. We build roofing trusses, floor trusses, wall panels, and affordable homes. My relationship with Bank of Star Valley is very personable. I can call down to Thane, we're on a first name basis. I think Bank of Star Valley also uses character as well as credit score when it comes to making decisions. My dad once told me, going into business, you need a personal relationship with your banker, and I get just that.
For 18 years, Miles CPA has been your trusted partner in Star Valley, blending experience and expertise to support our community's financial needs. With a combined 75 years of experience, our dedicated team includes 3 skilled CPAs, along with 3 specialized bookkeepers. We're thrilled to welcome Amanda Wilford, our newest CPA, to the Miles CPA family. Together, we offer unmatched services in bookkeeping, payroll, business consulting, and tax preparation. Your financial success is our priority. Miles CPA, always a strong supporter of Star Valley Braves sports and activities. Go Braves!
Assist to Sell, the Realty team, knows that buying and selling in our current market is expensive. Their full service assistance. Star Valley losing earlier today, and the boys, they will take on Roy at 3 o'clock tomorrow on the consolation side of that bracket. So Star Valley and Roy will play at 3 o'clock for the boys. Coincidentally, Star Valley Lady Braves play at that exact same time tomorrow. So I'll be here in Green River while Dal is in Preston. We'll both be announcing different games at the same time tomorrow. Watch them both live at SVI. 23-17, Star Valley trailing Laramie. The Star Valley Health Halftime Show on the SVI Sports Network.
If you feel a burning in the back of your heel or lower calf that worsens with activity, you may have Achilles tendonitis. This often occurs as the result of repeated movements of certain sports, such as running, tennis, or basketball. Dr. Andrew McCall at Alpine Foot and Ankle is your local expert for Achilles tendonitis treatments and many more foot and ankle problems. To learn more and to schedule a consultation, visit alpinefoothandankle.clinic. That's alpinefoothandankle.clinic.
Western is a fantastic option when it comes to higher education. We're awarded consistent upper rankings year to year from entities such as University HQ, College Factual, and Intelligent.com. But don't just take their word for it. Listen to what our own students had to say about why they love Western.
The sense of community that this campus has.
Inter meals are always fun, in my opinion.
They like all of the instructors and the coursework.
The tuition is very affordable.
I have awesome teachers. They're personal and great.
There's always an adventure when you're here.
The tortilla monster from Alpine as he takes on this Bring the Boom from Afton. Both of these two meeting today in the First Bank Tortilla Challenge. As you know, the first one to spit out their water will lose. Each slapping round will begin with paper, rock, scissors, with the winner slapping the other with a dang tortilla. Now here we go. The water is in the mouth, and paper, rock, scissors, shoot. And looks like Cole is going to win with some paper there. And here goes the wind-up. We got a green tortilla. Wow! What a slap! We got to see that one again. Look at this placement in the jowls. But looks like Marty just won the second round with the scissors. But still no water spewed. Who is going to spew? We'll be back after this.
This is the Star Valley Health Halftime Show on the SVI Sports Network.
Halftime coverage presented by Star Valley Health, and excited to announce the expansion of the Alpine Clinic. They'll have operating room services with their cardiac department, surgical services, as well as emergency room services at the Alpine Star Valley Health Clinic. Halftime coverage between Star Valley and Laramie, 23-17. The Plainsmen on top over the Lady Braves at the half. This game being played at Lincoln Middle School in Green River. Tomorrow, the Lady Braves will take on Rollins. That game will tip off at about 2:40 tomorrow afternoon. And then Star Valley girls will play Saturday afternoon here as well. And that game will be played at, I believe, 3:40. And that will be on the boys' side at the Preston Indian Classic. They will play Roy High School at 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Their Saturday game and opponent still to be determined, as that's a bracket format in Preston for the boys. And so both the girls and the boys will be going on at the same time tomorrow. Lady Braves here in Green River, the boys in Preston, Idaho. A final 1-minute break here. We'll have the second half tip-off on the way next on the SVI Sports Network.
Star Valley Disposal and Royal Flush Septic have been serving the local community for over 25 years with residential, commercial, and construction services, along with porta potties and septic pumping. Please remember to always bag your garbage before placing it into your can. Even the smallest breeze can cause garbage to scatter everywhere as it is being dumped into our garbage trucks. For service and questions, visit StarValleyDisposal.com. That's StarValleyDisposal.com.
Make plans now to spend this winter in beautiful Alpine, Wyoming. Bring your snowmobiles or rent one from one of our local retailers. The Grays River and surrounding areas offer plenty of options for both beginner and experienced rider. Or slow it down on our snowshoeing and cross-country ski trails. And of course, unwind with exceptional lodging and dining options. Book your Alpine, Wyoming winter stay today.
Halftime coverage is made possible by Star Valley Health, supporting individuals, families, and our community in achieving their best health. Visit starvalleyhealth.org.
Wrapping up the Star Valley Health halftime show on the SVI Sports Network. Lady Braves taking on the Lady Plainsmen of Laramie, and it will be a 23-17 lead in favor of Laramie to open up the second half of play. Star Valley again in the road blacks. Laramie will be in the home whites at this game being played at Lincoln Middle School. Lady Braves looking for their first win, coming into this one 0-3. Laramie Plainsmen have been 1-2 after last weekend. They are the fifth-ranked team in Wyoming 4A girls basketball on the Wild Preps coaches and media poll. Coach is getting some last-second words to their teams. Coach Cade Erickson for the Lady Braves. He's in his sixth season at the helm for the Lady Braves. Of course, was on the boys' staff as an assistant before that, before flipping over to the girls' side. Coach Terrence Reese for Laramie on the Lady Plainsman side. Teams will break their huddles, and we are going with 5. So they did update the scoreboard, so we were correct. 25-17. So they did miss that 2-point bucket by Laramie. So they did put up those 2 points, 25-17. Star Valley basketball, a quick two on the baseline. Shot no good. Rebound comes down to Carson Milam. And then ripped away by Tori White. She'll have the steal after Laramie has the rebound. Star Valley with the basketball back. Ball moving around the outside. Here's a three ball off the mark. No good. Loose rebound saved by Laramie on the baseline. Ripped away and stepped out of bounds. It's going to stay with Star Valley. That time a great job by Ruby Hill going down to put pressure on the baseline, forcing the ball out of bounds. Ruby's had a great game. They inbound to her with a lob up top. 7.5 to go in the third. 25-17. Laramie with the basketball. Cambry Johnson on the angle. Dumps it off outside to Nelson. Bounce up top to Johnson. Cambry drives, dishes into the corner, left side, shot fake for Hill. She'll put up a jumper on the drive. No good, but an over-the-back call on Carson Milam. That's a big foul for Milam. I believe that's her fourth of the game. Comes early in the third period. It is her fourth of the game. Milam leads her team with 8 points, and she'll have to come out. So Milam will take a seat with her fourth personal. First team foul in the period. And Lady Braves still have the basketball. Long opening possession after a couple big plays. Here's Nelson working it to the right to Dana. Clock down to 7 minutes to go in the third. 25-17. Little give and go, but Nelson not able to get to the rim. Back into the corner. Ball tipped, knocked loose out of bounds, and stays with Star Valley. Clock down to 6:51 to go in the third. An 8-point lead in favor of Laramie. Not left of the game, rather left in the third period. Inbound play stolen away, taken by McIntyre. Izzy wants to run, goes straight to the rim. Shot no good. Fight for the rebound. She'll come out with her own rebound. Clear it to the outside. Passed over to Matthews. She has the ball tipped away and out of bounds. Last touched by Johnson, and it stays with Laramie on their end. 6:37 to go in the third period. Ruggles feeds down low. Shot too strong on the low block. Missed by Lake. Rebounded on the backside by Nelson. Star Valley basketball. Lady Braves across the half court. Nelson still with the handle on the dribble. 6.5 to go in the third period. Still 25-17 on the bank of Star Valley scoreboard. Pass down low to White. Kick back out to Dana. Drives in. The runner in the lane, no good. Has her own rebound. Put back. Bouncing, no good. Another rebound by White, and she'll score. A board and a bucket for Tori White. 2 offensive rebounds, and it results in a Star Valley field goal. Makes it 25-19, back to a 6-point game. Star Valley right in this one against Laramie as Lady Plainsman drive dish down in the lane. Foul that will put Riley Lake to the Riverside Dental free throw line, but the clock stopped at 6 minutes to go in the third period. Still 25-19, one team foul apiece. That's the second personal foul given to Ruby Hill as the free throw is good for Lake. Another free throw to come. Again, exactly 6 minutes remains in the third period. Second shot is up and no good. Fight for the rebound. Johnson will come down with it, but step on the line and out of bounds. Off the missed free throw, it stays with Laramie's possession. Inbounding is Kruger for Laramie. On the baseline. Has to lob up top. Is able to do so to Riley Lake. She'll hand off to Matthews to set the offense. 5:54 to play in the third period. 26-19. Ball moving over to the right side. Able to find Kruger on the wing. Dump down low to McIntyre. Spin. Dana defense. Now the double team help. And the ball's loose, but picked up by Laramie on the outside by Kruger. She drives in. She's double teamed. The shot no, but a foul on the Lady Braves. Really good defense, though, down low. However, a whistle on Star Valley will put Laramie back to the Riverside Dental free throw line. Kruger to take 2 shots. Third personal foul given to Ruby Hill. She's had a really good game on both sides of the court, but did pick up her third foul as the free throw is good. Kruger now has 4 points in the game as Livy Kleeman will sub in for Hill. Coach Erickson will let her sit for a little bit. Make sure she doesn't pick up that fourth foul too soon. Score up now by 8, 27-19 in favor of Laramie. Kruger to the free throw line. Second attempt is also good. She now has 5 points in the game. Full court press being put on again by Laramie. Star Valley still has it in the backcourt. Nelson works to Johnson. Crosses the timeline to White. Torrey drives, stops, step back. Jumper no good. May have been deflected. Loose ball picked up by Laramie. Kruger has it. She wants to run. Numbers for the Lady Plainsmen. Kruger goes coast to coast. Shot no. Bunt fouled. It is good. Looked like it was too strong, but it got the right bounce. Drops in. And Kruger will go to the free throw line for the and one. They give the foul to Cambry Johnson, her second personal, third team foul on Star Valley. 5:17 to go in the third, and the lead now blossoms to 11 in favor of Laramie with a free throw to come here. 30-19 on the bank of Star Valley scoreboard as the free throw is good, and suddenly Eva Kruger, the sophomore, has 8 points in the game. 5:15 to go in the third. Lady Braves try to pass to Dana. Ball tipped up into the air, into the hands of Kruger. Another turnover. Laramie runs the floor. Pass to Ruggles on the baseline. Shot no good. Rebounded by Nelson. Lady Braves dodge a bullet. Nelson in the backcourt. Crosses over left. Now back to her right across the half-court line. A 12-point Laramie lead. Nelson picks up her dribble front court. Spinning, pivoting. Hands off to Johnson. She dribbles to the right side wing. Now will step back center floor. 4:43 to play in the third period. Left side, Dana tries to go down low to Kleeman, but the pass is stolen away by Laramie. Another turnover. Pass down the court to Ruggles. She gets to the baseline. Shot is up. Bouncing, no good. Fight for the rebound. We'll have a jump ball call. Livy Kleeman was down low for Star Valley. Jump ball arrow will favor Laramie. They'll keep it on their baseline. 4:27 to play in the third period. It's 31-19. Still that 12-point advantage for Laramie. And still 3 team fouls on Star Valley. Just 1 on the Lady Plainsmen in the period. Inbound to the right side, above the corner to Matthews. She tries to lob, and the ball is tipped, loose, saved, but into the hands of Cameron Johnson. Star Valley has the basketball, and a steal for Star Valley. Nelson in the backcourt, being covered by Matthews. Has a screen across the timeline. Nelson tries, ball tipped, loose, stolen out of bounds. Last touch by Laramie. Stays with last touch by Star Valley. And goes to Laramie. Ball back the other way, 4:10 to play in the third. It's 31-19. Lady Braves trail. Lady Plainsman with the basketball. Kleeman across the half court, has a screen, drives the post, spin in the lane, hook shot too short, no good. Rebounded by Cameron Mackey, Star Valley basketball. Under 4 minutes to go in the third period. 31-19 and a foul in the backcourt called on Laramie. They'll give Ava Kruger the foul. Her second personal foul and second team foul with 3:53 to play in the third period. Inbound backcourt to Nelson. Works to the right side to Kleeman. Livy holds it on the wing. Now dribbles center floor. Pass to the left side to Nelson. No shot. Now drives. Jumper below the free throw line. Bounces but no good. Follows to get her rebound. Puts it back up again and fouled. No good on the second attempt after getting her own rebound, but she does get the whistle. That puts Ambry Nelson to the Riverside Dental free throw line. Clock will stop at 3:35 to play in the third period, and Ambry trying to make this back down to a 10-point game. Her team trails by 12, 31-19, 2 free throws to come. First shot is too strong at the back rim and no good. They do give the foul to Kruger. That's her third personal, so Kruger will sub out. Ruggles comes in. 3 team fouls on both Star Valley and Laramie. One more free throw to come, this one from Ambry Nelson. Away, too strong again, no good. Fight for the rebound, out of bounds off of Laramie. It went off the feet of Samantha Matthews and across the baseline rather, and out of bounds. So Emily Dana will now inbound for Star Valley. Inbounds baseline just inside the corner, able to find Nelson. Left side wing deep, 3.5 to go in the third period. Pick up the dribble, work to Dana. She'll dribble to the elbow, kick to the left side corner. Faking the three is Hatterley, dumps it down to Kleeman. Shot is good for Livy. A great find from the perimeter, and Livy Kleeman has her first points of the game to make it a 10-point difference. Laramie drives, kick out, extra pass up top to Matthews. Nothing there. Work around to Aarons. Now back up top. We're down to 3:04 to play in the third period. Laramie leading Star Valley 31-21. Lady Braves on defense. Aarons for Laramie. Works left side Matthews. Wing three. Good. Big shot for Samantha Matthews. And now the largest lead of the game at 13. A half-court pass is tipped out of bounds off of Izzy McIntyre. Stays with Star Valley. Lady Braves will inbound in front of their own bench. Ambry Nelson has a seat as Cameron Johnson subs back in. This will be Emily Dana to trigger it in on the inbound play to Johnson. Deep into the front court, 2:45 to play in the third. A 13-point deficit, ball tipped, loose, out of bounds. Last touch by Laramie. And again, quick hands by the Lady Plainsmen to knock the ball loose and out of bounds. Star Valley will inbound cleanly this time to Cameron Mackey. Pass left side to Johnson. Above the corner to Hatterley. Back to Johnson and back to Mackey. Work around the arc, right side, Dana. Mackey, left side, Johnson. 2:28 to play in the third. Dana, open three, right corner, off the inside cylinder, no good, but rebounded by Hatterley. Turnaround shot off the rim, but a foul. Stops the clock at 2:21 to play in the third period, and to the Riverside Dental free throw line goes Mikkel Hatterley. She'll have 2 shots. Clock is stopped at 2:21 remaining in the third. Give the foul to Alicia Sosa. Just her first personal as the free throw is no good. One more to go. 4th team foul given to Laramie. The next one puts Star Valley in the bonus for the rest of the third period with 2:21 remaining. Hatterley's second free throw rattles in and good. Down to a 12-point game, 34-22. Laramie on top. Johnson tries to go for a steal, can't get there. Stays with Laramie's possession. Aarons, right side. Johnson's on her defensively. Drives, kick into the corner to Sosa. Nothing. Goes to the elbow. Pass Ruggles. Dribbles down to the baseline and back outside to Sosa. Now around the arc. Fake left. Dribble right. Mid-range jumper. Good. Nice shot by Samantha Matthews off the dribble. Pull up Jay just to the outside elbow. Now Star Valley in transition. Great ball movement to find Livy Kleeman in transition on the left side post. and she'll put in 2 points. And then Laramie throws it away in the backcourt. No pressure on Star Valley, just not a good pass by Laramie. And the Lady Braves get the ball back with 1:42 to play in the third. 36-24, Lady Braves inbounding sideline backcourt. 14 fouls on Laramie, 3 on Star Valley. Inbound backcourt to Johnson. Cross that timeline with the dribble. Working to the right. Looking for a screen. Has one from Kleeman. And then a bump and a foul. This will be a shooting foul. Or a bonus shooting foul, I should say. As Kleeman was dribbling over to the right side. And that will put her to the Riverside Dental free throw line. 2 attempts in the bonus. Clock is stopped at 1 minute, 34 seconds remaining in this third. And the free throw is good. Three points now for Johnson. Second free throw is also good. Lady Braves have been much better from the line so far this weekend. And they're down by 10, 36-26. Minute 28 to go in the third period. Ball moving around to Matthews. Drives the post, splits the defense, scores off the square. Another great shot for Matthews. Back-to-back possessions for her. She now has 10 points to lead all players in the game. Bad pass against the press. Laramie steals it, works down low to Matt Hill. She'll score in transition off the steal. And now the lead at 14. Half-court trap again. Star Valley breaks it. Mackey drives the left post. Can't get to the rim. She'll stop and retreat. Under a minute to go in the third. Lady Braves had it down to 10, but now it's back up to 14. Pass over to the right side. Dana drives, dishes to Kleeman on the baseline. Great touch by Livy Kleeman. Now McKinney with 4 fouls for Laramie. Second free throw, no good. Fight for the rebound, tipped out of bounds. And they'll say it stays with Star Valley. Lady Braves basketball off their own miss. 7:01 to go in the fourth quarter. 9-point game. Star Valley trailing with the ball. Inbound play for Hatterley on the baseline. Tries to go to Ruby Hill. She almost has it stolen, but collects the basketball. Finds Ambry Nelson. Left side to Hatterley.
One of us. You don't get a call center in one of us. You don't get a call center in another state. You don't get an automated system. It's one of us that are there to help you.
Time to go back to the court with more live coverage of Braves basketball on the SVI Sports Network.
6.5 to go in this fourth period, presented by High Country Solutions. Find them at highcountrysol.com. Star Valley Lady Braves on a 5-0 run to be down to a 9-point deficit, 40-31. It is Star Valley basketball. Dana dribbles down to the baseline. She slips and is pushed out. That'll be a foul called on Laramie. Second team foul called in the period against the Lady Plainsmen. They'll give Izzy McIntyre her first personal foul. Star Valley inbounds with a lob up top to Nelson. 6:10 to go in this fourth period. Lady Braves working around the perimeter. Nelson has it up top. Bounces behind her to Johnson. She drives to the elbows, hesitates. Now kick out. 3 from Dana. Good! The first of the game. And it's the Wyoming Army National Guard from Emily Dana. And it's a 6-point game now. Lady Braves on an 8-0 run. 5-6. 2 team fouls on Laramie in the period. 0 on Star Valley. 5:09 remaining in the game. Lady Braves right in it. Ruby Hill passes behind her to Nelson. Ambry comes to her right, spins to her left, back to her right on the elbow, in the lane. Can't get up the shot, pivots, and dumps it off to Johnson behind her. She'll lose the ball, hit the deck, and is picked up by Matthews on the run the other way. Laramie attacks the right side, pass outside to McIntyre. Shot fake, drive down to the baseline, nothing there. Cross-court pass back out left side, 3. Kruger away, off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Star Valley, a big one for Ambry Nelson. Lady Braves had the ball back with 4:38 to go in the fourth. Ambry in trouble in the backcourt, dribbles out of it, and a timeout will be called by Coach Erickson to make sure he keeps possession and doesn't turn it over on the 10-second violation. Really thought he had the foul there, doesn't get the whistle. He's letting the official know how he thinks, and it's a full timeout by Coach Erickson. Back in 60 on SVI.
Hi, I'm Elise, and I've been dancing since I was 3, and I love it. I used to get nervous going places by myself, but I don't get worried anymore. Dance has helped me be brave and confident, and I am even on Desi's dance performing team now. I love being with my friends, and I love my teachers.
To learn more about how you or your child could not only develop their dance skills, but also develop as a person, visit desisdance.com. Youth and adult classes are available. That's desisdance.com.
At Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine, it's not only about mining phosphate for production of crop nutrients that support western U.S. farmers and ranchers. It's about supporting our employees, neighbors, and local communities and their families. From providing quality competitive jobs to being an active partner in our local communities. Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine. Passion for people and supporting local families by bringing Earth's resources to life.
It's the SVI Sports Network with Duke and Dow and live coverage of Star Valley basketball.
Lady Braves still on that 8-0 run to be down by 6, 4:33 to play in the fourth period. It's Star Valley basketball trying to continue this run, looking for points on the possession. Emily Dana with it up top. Defensive intensity is picked up now for Laramie coming out of the Star Valley timeout. Nelson on the right side wing, bounces up top left side. Hill wants to drive, stops at the free throw line, dumps back. Now Dana, top of the key, pivots, works it around Nelson left side, looks at the rim, can't drive in on the angle, back to the right side elbow, wants to bounce down to Hill. Ruby in the lane, has the ball stripped out of her hands and taken away by Laramie. Lady Plainsman basketball with Milam across half-court line, then taken away from behind by Cameron Mackey with the steal. Mackey out in front to Dana, corner, baseline, can't get to the rim, has to circle back, work to the three-point line and back up top to Nelson. Still a 6-point game, 3:40 remains in the period. In the fourth, 3:36 and counting. Star Valley working around the arc. Still on this 8-0 run. Now a nice pass down low, and the scoop shot is missed, though, by Dana. Got under the rim, couldn't get it. Dana does get tied up on the rebound. And we're going to have a jump ball call. Arrow will favor Laramie. Dana slaps her hands together. This is one she was hoping she could make. Great pass down to her. Score remains 40-34, still a 6-point deficit. Lady Plainsman inbound into the backcourt to Matthews. Now across the timeline. Running to the right is Milam. Her shot's too strong, no good. Rebounded by Livy Kleeman. She's double teamed to the baseline. Outlets to Dana, and Star Valley keeps possession of the basketball. Laramie not hitting shots down the stretch. Star Valley still down by 6. Now down to 3 minutes to go in the game. Pass to Mackey, kick into the corner. Dana, 3, left side, off the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Milam. Laramie basketball, she's double-teamed in the perimeter. Now the ball stolen away by Star Valley, and then falling out of bounds is Nelson after the steal. She has to flick it behind her, taken by Laramie, and there's going to be a timeout taken by Coach Reese of the Lady Plainsmen. 2:52 to go in the game. Laramie just trying to hold on against this Star Valley rally. 40-34, Plainsmen on top, back in 60, SVI.
At the University of Wyoming, ideas come to life. It's where the spirit of innovation and boundless curiosity fuel our hunger for knowledge. It's where the past meets the present and our students shape a brighter future.
I'm a student athlete.
I'm a musician.
I am a mentor.
And I'm a cowboy.
The world needs more cowboys.
In the game of life, you don't want to fumble your internet connection. Silver Star is here for you. Whether it's game time or homework time, Silver Star won't fumble when you need us. No more lag, no more buffering, no more drop connections. Get connected today at silverstar.com and experience fast, reliable, fumble-free internet. Silver Star, your connection, your way.
Live coverage of Braves basketball continues now on the SVI Sports Network.
Star Valley still down by 6. Lady Braves trailing the Lady Plainsmen out of Laramie High School 40-34. 2:51 to go in the fourth. Coming out of the Laramie timeout. Almost a steal on the inbound play by Emily Dana. Stays with Laramie, and they're making things difficult to inbound in the backcourt. Our Star Valley's defense. Milam Looks to toss it in. Does, but it's stolen away. The Braves do get the steal. Johnson has it. Works to Dana. Right side, Mackey. Open three. Right wing shot. Oh, halfway down. No good. Rebounded by Emily Dana. Then the ball knocked away and a foul. Oh, that ball was halfway down for Mackey on the three ball. But Dana is fouled on the rebound. Stops the clock at 2:40 to play. And that's the 5th personal foul on Carson Milam. That's a big blow to Laramie. She was having a good game. Had 8 points. She sat most of the third period and early fourth with 4 fouls. And her night will be done with those 8 points. Starting senior for Laramie. 3 team fouls on the Lady Plainsmen in the period. None on Star Valley with 2:40 to play in the game. Star Valley still down by 6 with the ball. Mackey works back to Dana. Back up top to Mackey. Clock rolling at 2:34. Hill in the left side corner. Fakes a 3. Drives. Kick out behind her to Nelson. She'll drive. Gets under the rim. Shot is up off the square and in. Amber Nelson, the aggressive take. Her 9th point. The lead down to 4. It's now a 10-0 run for Star Valley late in the 4th period. 2:18 to go. Star Valley defense looking for another stop. Down 40-36. And it's stolen away again by, this time, Emily Dana in the front court. And then as she's trying to drive the ball quickly down the court, she's fouled. A block call on Laramie. Emily hit hard. She comes up holding her head, but she looks like she'll be fine. She pops right back up and goes to inbound the ball. She's playing tough down the stretch, had a steal, and then was trying to quickly go down the court and is fouled. Star Valley basketball looking to build on a 10-0 run to the left side to Ruby Hill. Ruby pass up top to Ambry Nelson. Clock hits 2 minutes to go in the game, and Ambry's fouled. 2 quick fouls against Laramie, and that's going to put Ambry Nelson to the line with bonus shots. 15th foul called on the Lady Plainsmen. So 2 shots here for Ambry Nelson from the Riverside Dental free throw line in a 4-point game. Star Valley has rallied, and the free throw is good. Now an 11-0 run for Star Valley to trail by 3. They give the foul to McIntyre, her 3rd personal, as the 2nd free throw is good. It's now a 12-0 run and a 2-point ball game. 1:58 to go in the 4th period, and a timeout taken by Coach Reese of Laramie. Star Valley with all the momentum still, down by just 2, back in 30 on SVI.
Welcome to Star Valley Station, home of Skyview Lanes, Salt River Cinemas, and Some Dude's Pizza. Get ready for an unforgettable experience where entertainment and deliciousness collide. Let the fun begin.
Time to go back to the court with more live coverage of Braves basketball on the SVI Sports Network.
A 12-0 run for Star Valley. Their defense has just been stifling. Laramie has really struggled to score, and the Lady Braves have capitalized on a 12-0 run. They were down by 14 points. Now they're down by just 2. 1:56 to go in this final 4th period. 5 team fouls on Laramie in the period, none on Star Valley. As the inbound play, well, there it is. Inbound play will result in a Ruby Hill foul. So that'll be the first called foul of the period against the Lady Braves. They have a few to give, but that is Ruby's 4th, however, personal foul. 1:55 to go in the period. Ball tipped on the inbound play, and Ruby Hill has the loose ball. No, it's on the court again, but picked up by Johnson. Cambry Johnson with the loose ball still. Lady Braves have a chance to tie or take the lead on the possession after being down by 14. 1:43 to go in the 4th. 40-38 on the Bank of Star Valley scoreboard. Lady Braves basketball with Ambry Nelson stepping back to the circle. Pass to the right side to Mackey. The junior will hold the ball, and a foul away from the ball. That will be called against Star Valley. That will be a Star Valley foul offensively, and it is going to be against Ruby Hill. Ruby had a great game, especially in the first half, 7 points, and she has fouled out. So Carson Milam of Laramie and Ruby Hill of Star Valley have both fouled out of the game. 2nd team foul on Star Valley. Loose ball again, but Laramie able to track it down in the front court. Samantha Matthews with possession. Clock rolls down to 1:18 to go. Still a 12-0 run by Star Valley. Milam, great pass down low, and there is the shot to end the run. Izzy McIntyre converts off the square. Back to a 4-point game, now 42-38. Nelson drives, runner in the lane, off the mark, no good, out of bounds, off of Laramie, stays with Star Valley on their end. Still time, but now down to 60 seconds in a two-possession game. Star Valley trailing 42-38. Lady Braves will lob up top to Kleeman. Livy up top, hands off to Mackey. She'll step back, clock down to 54 seconds. Right side is Dana. Angle drive, double team, shut down, back up top, Mackey. Clock down to 48, lob down to the post, ball tipped, loose, stolen, and we'll have a tie-up ball. It is going to be Star Valley Arrow with 43 seconds to go. Two-possession game and a timeout taken by Coach Erickson. Wants to make sure he has the right play here with a 4-point deficit, 43 seconds remaining, 42-38. It's going to be a full timeout. Back in 60 on SVI.
While the Bank of Jackson Hole has grown over the years, our commitment to our clients and their financial well-being remains the cornerstone of our business. With responsive local decision-making and a true appreciation for the health of our community, our vision is to provide a banking experience that is all about you, the client. When it comes to navigating the local landscape, Bank of Jackson Hole has proven year over year that we know the way. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
What's that sound?
Less stress with Stress Reducer. The soothing sounds of mating whales have been scientifically proven to reduce stress.
Less. Customers can easily shop for tires and schedule services online, so when they come in, there's no stress.
Feeling relaxed yet?
I'm so far from relaxed.
No stress with Point S.
It's the SVI Sports Network with Duke and Dow and live coverage of Star Valley basketball.
Lady Braves on a 14-2 run. They were down by 14 points, now down by just 4, but only 43 seconds remains. It's 42-38. Star Valley does have the basketball. They bounce, nice bounce pass on the entry play to Livy Kleeman, and Livy has two. Down to a 2-point game, 35 seconds to go, and a foul on Star Valley, pressuring the ball at the half-court line. Of course, you can be aggressive. That's just their third team foul, so they have one more foul to give. So good call to play aggressive. Try and get the steal. If you foul, no biggie. That is, however, Amber Nelson's fourth personal foul, so she'll have to be careful. Clock rolling at 33 seconds. Laramie breaks the press. They're just going to try and dribble out as much clock as they can. Star Valley will need to foul, and there is going to be a foul on the Lady Braves to stop it. That will be Cambry Johnson picking up the whistle, her third personal. And now the Star Valley Lady Braves will have to foul one more time to put Laramie to the line and hope for some free throw misses. Inbounding is McIntyre in a 2-point game. Laramie on top. Inbound to Matthews. Star Valley has the ball tipped, but no, and it's going to be out of bounds. Tried to get the steal, almost did, but instead it's out of bounds. 23.6 seconds. If you can't get the foul right away, or if you can't get the steal very quickly, you have to foul. Inbound to Aarons, tries the baseline, they let her go. Reverse layup is good, went under the rim, reversed behind her, and Aarons with two huge points. 4 seconds to go. 4-point game, 12 seconds to go. Now a shot on the other end is missed by Mackey, has her own rebound, blocked on the putback, comes down to Nelson, her shot is up, no good. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, then the whistle stopped out of bounds, but only 2.9 seconds to go. And just not enough time now. 2.9 seconds. What a play by Claren Aarons to get under the rim, reverse layup, and score. 44-44. And probably just not enough time now for Star Valley. They have to shoot quickly. They do. Dana takes a shot. No good. Rebound as the buzzer expires. What a valiant effort on the comeback attempt for the Lady Braves. But it falls just shy. And your final, Laramie with the win, holding off a Star Valley rally after the Lady Braves end the game on a 14-4 run and drop it by 4. 44-4, your final. Silver Star Communications postgame show. We'll take a 2-minute break, have postgame coverage after this, live from Lincoln Middle School on the SVI Sports Network.
Everyday life is tiring, isn't it? After a long day, aren't you just exhausted? Wouldn't it be nice if you could just lay down on a perfect mattress? Something that feels like it was custom made just for you. Something so nice, it felt like the mattress itself was tucking you in. Now you can with Mountain Valley Mattress Company. See how affordable your next great night's sleep can be in downtown Afton or at mountainvalleymattress.com.
There was a time when I first got this AFib that I couldn't do anything at all. I run out of energy just walking across the floor. Dr. Gonzalez started some procedures and some medicines, and I feel pretty dang good, and I can go out and do things. When you need cardiologist services, you need them, and you need them right now.
Back now with the Silver Star Communications postgame show, committed to providing high speeds to the residents of Star Valley and surrounding communities.
By Silver Star, take flight to faster Wi-Fi. Learn how at silverstar.com. That's silverstar.com. A furious rally for the Star Valley Lady Braves, but it does fall short at the end. And the Laramie Lady Plainsmen win it 44-40 is your final. Some quick post-game scoring stats presented by Battleson Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home. Leading the way for the Laramie Lady Plainsmen with 10 points was Samantha Matthews. 8 points for both Carson Milam and Ava Kruger. Izzy McIntyre with 5 points. 2 points for Claire Ahrens, which those two were the dagger at the end for Laramie. 2 for Stacy Ruggles, 2 for Lake, and 2 for Josie Matthill for the Lady Plainsmen. On the Star Valley Lady Braves scoring side, leading the way was Cambry Johnson tonight. She had 9 total points. 8 points for Livy Kleeman, 7 for both Emily Dana and Ruby Hill. Tori White put in 4 tonight. Mikkel Hatterley with 3, and Amber Nelson with 2 for Star Valley. Lady Braves will take on Rollins tomorrow afternoon. Same place in this gym at Lincoln Middle School. 2:40 start time for that game. Braves will also be playing tomorrow at 3 o'clock. We'll watch them both at the same time, boys and girls, tomorrow on SVI Media. Star Valley drops this one 44-40 is your final. That's it for the Silver Star Communications postgame show. Thank you for joining us. 2:40 tip-off time for the Lady Braves tomorrow on the SVI Sports Network.